Hello, all of my wonderful people. Okay, so I just want to throw it out right now that yes, we are missing 2 people today. No, there's nothing to be worried about. One of them has been sick for a while, and so most likely they are, having a little moment. And the other just got back from Japan, so time zones. So, but we have our other wonderful people with us today, and I'm going to unmute them right now, so give me one moment. Say hello, everybody.
No.
Goodbye.
Well, all right then, my bad.
Go away.
Dang. Fine, all right. Stream is done. Ending stream. Goodbye.
Just go to the ending screen.
Just
No.
switches to ending screen. But like I said, one of them, Keith, might join us later. I sent him a message because he told me he would be here, but he might have accidentally taken a nap and isn't going to be waking up for some time. Or it's just dead. We don't know. We'll find out later. But for those who do not remember, everyone just put in their orders with Helvetica for bags and fixing of the cloak that Annie was wearing and things of that nature. So we are now.
I'm exposed. I look like a vagabond.
So we are now on our way back to the Babblebrook Inn, unless anyone would like to look at anything else. It is roughly about 6 p.m. right now.
I'll go back to the inn and then leave once everyone's settled.
Okay. So
I'll go back to the inn. I don't have
Okay.
anything else.
I will. We went. I will look for more books for the soul. I got books.
So you wanna go to the books for the soul real quick before you go back to the.
Yep, real quick. Just to let's see what I did the last
Okay.
time.
All right. So let me pull up my book list because I have a list of books. Give me a second. Let me pull it up.
I don't even remember Frank. I said like Frank said last time. I don't remember Frank going to the books.
You didn't.
No, he didn't. I'm going in there now. We were all at the haberdashery.
Let me.
Now I'm going to the bookstore.
Let me go to my D&D and find my books. God, I have so much stuff. I'm just like, oh my god, what do I have here?
I will tell you what I'm looking for might not be one of the things listed on your thing.
That is fair.
I will also get the new P.T. Bellerose book, of course,
the CT Bellerose
if
books.
available.
Oh my god, I
CT
love physical
Bellerose.
therapy, Belarus.
Yes, I got physical therapy.
Okay.
Ow.
Okay. All right. Well, I only have the list of CT Bellerose books that I have. I guess I didn't. I thought I made more books for the bookstore, and I guess I just never got around to making more books. So we're gonna pretend, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So, the boys, everyone goes back to the Babblebrook Inn except for Annie. Annie, you pop your head into the books for the soul. Right? Yes.
Yes, I pop into the books for the soul.
Good.
I look around. There's no one here. No weird magic lady this time, I hope.
No, there is no one here at current. So
I go to the desk. Is there a little bell to ring or anything to call
Yes.
forth a
Yes,
servant?
don't call them that. Yes, there is a
A
little
peasant.
bell. There's a bell to ring. Would you like to ring
I'll
the
ring
bell?
it.
Okay. So
Yes.
you're gonna.
Get out of here, peasant. I don't say that. I don't say that.
That's the
At some,
bell.
at some point, we just need to not let Frank, or not let him say, if he says something, that's what his character says.
No, don't do that.
Punish him for
I
his,
think about it sometimes. I think about it.
punish him for his bullshit.
Anyways,
If you do, I'll
so
cry and I won't play.
oh, I can't. I'll be sad to have to kill your character.
Uh,
Um, so anyways, so a boy comes into the room and he is holding a knife in one hand and a wooden plane that it seems half created in the other, and he goes, "Oh, sorry, I didn't think anyone would be looking for a book at this hour. How can I help you?"
oh, my back.
Mm-hmm.
Mm, my apologies if my apologies if my presence here has given you any disturbance with your nightly activities. I'm simply here to look for how long are you open for, actually, might I ask first?
We're open for another hour. You've got time. What did you need?
I was hoping to do some light reading in private, but if I do go past your opening hours, might I borrow some books afterwards? I'm looking for. Hmm. I'm quite a collector of magical tomes and an avid reader of such items. I'm currently interested in learning about any sort of Lancastrian ritual or anything like that. Something related to wings or blood, if you have any
Um,
knowledge on that.
well, we do have a tome section. Uh, I don't do magic, so I'm not really helpful in that regard. But we have a section on it that you're more than welcome to look through. And he kind of gestures over
All
to a
right then.
corner.
All right then. Thank you for your assistance. And he walks off. But before stopping quickly and going back to the desk. Oh, one more thing. He leans a little bit closer, lowering his voice. Do you have any looks around C.T. Bellarose books?
Ah, getting to something for the missus. Understood. It's right behind that curtain over there. And there's
That
this red, silky curtain that's between two of the books, like bookcases, that kind of like quote unquote, I guess, hides the part behind it. But there's very clearly more books behind the curtain.
oh boy. This okay. Specialty items. Wonderful. Thank you very much.
Yeah, no worries.
Mm,
So where do you want to go first?
And I
Behind the
leave.
curtain or the tome?
Uh the curtain seems fun, but tome
Hmm.
first, tome first.
Tomes? Okay. All right. Now, we have a couple of different tomes that you could look into. There are tomes. You wanted something that had to do with blood and feathers, you said? Or
Yep, there's some type of weird a tome. There might not
so
be a tome about it, but I'm looking for any sort of Lancastrian specific magics or any rituals
so
regarding
because
wings and
it is
blood
so late in the night.
sacrifice.
So because it is so late in the night, I am going to make you choose 1 out of 3 books to take home with you. Okay?
Yeah,
You get
and I
one.
take all of them.
No, you get to pick
No,
one. You get to pick
okay,
one,
fine.
and you can come back tomorrow and look for the others if you want. But right now, you only get one.
What
So
if I'm just really good at finding books?
no. So you can
Okay, fine.
either look into the history of Lancastrian magic. Okay?
Hmm.
I'm gonna write this down so that way you can peruse it, I suppose. So
Heroes.
the history, you can have the history of Lancastrian magic. You can
Mhm.
what's a good fucking um um
Sangromancy for dummies.
no, I'm gonna say
There's no blood magic for dummies book? Damn.
no, unfortunately. Um I'm gonna say the tome. I said tomb. How do you spell tome? Is it just Tome?
Tome.
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 Mhm.
Tome of Life
Death.
and Blood, or
Mhm.
the Tome of Were Creatures.
Where creatures does not sound right at all for the situation in hand, but it does seem very interesting.
So you can
Uh,
either read the Tome of Were Creatures, the Tome of Life and Blood, or the History of Lancastrian Magic.
Mm.
And if you want a little synopsis, or if you want to like quickly flip, I'll like flip through the pages. I'll give you a little quick little.
I feel like if I had these all three books available, I'd grab them immediately. So let's roll to see what I get.
Okay. Roll a 3. Let's go. Roll a 3.
A 3?
Yeah. Roll a d3.
There's no such thing as a D3.
There is such a thing as a d3. In your
I've
heart.
never heard of this before. I've never heard of this before in my life.
Roll a
All right.
d4. You know what? Roll a d4. 1 is for History of Lancastrian, 2 is for Tomb of Life, 3 is for Tomb of Were Creatures, and 4 is you don't get anything, you just leave and come back for the books tomorrow.
Bruh, no. Why would you do such a thing? Why don't you make it be a skill-based role? Because I'm quite an avid reader. God.
That would come in handy if you wanted, a history or like, something like that, but that's not what you're doing. You're making a guess. You're picking a book. Do you want me to give you a little synopsis of each book? Because I will.
No, because if I had the synopsis of each book logically, all of those books would be within my line of sight, and I'd grab them all. So, uh, realistically, I wouldn't know the synopsis until I found a book. I'm just going through a bunch of dumb shit.
See, but
I'm just going through a bunch
here's
of
how
other
I would
random
say.
books right now until I find the right one.
You could say that you picked out the 3 books, but you're reading which one you think probably would have the best to take home with you at the moment. Because you can't
Oh
read
yeah,
all
okay.
3 of them at the same time.
4.
You get nothing! No, I'm kidding.
I'm
Fine.
dead. Fuck.
No, that means I get to pick what you get, and I'm gonna make you take home the Tomb of Were Creatures.
What?
Trust your
It doesn't
DM.
even sound remotely what
Trust your DM, Frank.
I'll trust the DM as far as I can throw said DM, but okay.
Thank you. Alright.
I take this book and I begin my avid reading in a little reading nook in this building before they close down.
So you're gonna want to start taking notes.
Mhm, mhm,
Because
mhm.
what you find there are different types of were creatures, right? There are werewolves that tend to enjoy deep dark forests and but there are 2 types of werewolves. Okay? There are the kind that are created, right? That are created through dark magic, which are the ones that you read in horror novels that are turned by the moon and things like that, right?
Mhm.
Then there are the ones that exist, that like are blood created, whereas dark magic created. So the other ones that are created are ones that are more human than wolf. So the dark magic ones are
Which
more
one's more
wolf
human
than
than
man.
wolf? Gotcha,
So
gotcha.
yeah,
And the blood magic ones are more man than wolf.
yeah, the dark magic ones are more wolf than man. So, for instance, above the table, real quick, if any of you guys had been a werewolf, I would have had, if you, like, on a full moon and you were forced to be changed, I would have had us roll against each other to see. So, like, if I rolled higher than you, then I would have been in charge of your body and we would have gone back and forth, basically, if you wanted to fight for control over your body, which I've done before. So that's that type of werewolf. There are other werewolves that are more man than wolf. They have they usually tend to have sharp nails, claws, and ears. Sometimes they have paws, like on their feet. Um, but the only thing that the moon affects with them is that they are stronger under full moonlight. So, that's that. Then you flip the page and you find.
Before I flip the page,
Yeah.
can Anastasius have a dumb random thought? Can Annie have a dumb random thought because
Of course.
he can be internally dumb sometimes. With the rules of the werewolves in this book provided to him, is it possible to have a were-man where a wolf is affected rather than a man?
Through black
And
magic, I
the
can't see
wolf
why not, but it
and
would
the
be really
wolf is
stupid.
made into a were-man.
I mean, that's something that you can think for yourself and probably could be done
Yeah,
within
that
dark
is what I'm
magic,
thinking for myself.
but I can't see how that would be useful.
Can I turn a wolf into a man? Next page flip.
Yes, you can't. It's called true polymorph.
That is
No,
also that is also true.
no,
Yeah.
through lycanthropy, not through
That's not what you asked.
transmogrification.
That's not what you
No,
asked.
I'm reading a book about werewolves. Of
Oh,
course,
also-
it's kind of
also-
implied that lycanthropy.
Okay, and then I'll also say that the person who wrote this book, by the way,
Yeah, what's the name of the
hold on. Give me one moment.
P.T. Barnum? No, wait, no.
No.
Thomas Edison.
So
Michael Vick.
So his name is Oscar Ithaca.
Oscar Ithaca?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
I wrote it down for you. His name is Oscar Ithaca. And the you flip the page, the next thing you see is a were owl. Now the notes on this one are quite funny.
Owlbear?
No, just a were owl. But it seems funny to you because the drawing of this owl looks familiar to you. And the notes on it are also interesting because Oscar here talks about how this were owl that he found is a very smart woman who seems to move across land and sea however she feels, and he was able to meet her by how do I say this? By
Sexual.
writing out by writing out plans, like smart war plans on the ground. And that is how he first met this were owl woman. He does not know if any other were-owls exist. This is the only one he has ever met. And he talks about how kind she was and how even as of writing this book, he still has a friendship with this were-owl.
Clearly, they're not writing about the real nitty-gritty stuff, like how she hoards all the bananas. I hate
then-
bananas.
And then you flip the page.
Fuck bananas.
And then you flip the page and you see a werefalcon.
The fuck?
Now, werefalcons are quite interesting because in some cases, werefalcons' wings can be used in medications. They also, their wings can be used in medications, and depending on what color they are, it also can adhere to how well they go about life. More vibrant colored werefalcons tend to live longer and have a more beautiful sight to them. And then they also normally their arms are attached to their wings, you know, similarly to like, you know, like those are their arms. They also have a healing notion to them with their blood. Though though Oscar, this is just a theory, but he writes that he thinks,
A game theory.
Shut up. He writes that he has a theory that if combined, the feathers and the blood could make a very strong healing potion that might even be able to regenerate parts of the body. But he has never put that into action. That is just a theory that he has thought of, given the things that he has seen.
Aware theory.
Yes.
And tries to recall what it were the conversation that was had back in that weird barn thing.
Mm-hmm.
There was talk about blood. There was talk about wings. Was there any talk about color? Oh, that's it.
No, but
Oh.
you have seen what the werefalcon looks like. Whether or
Huh?
not you
I have.
remember, whether or not you remember is up to you.
I roll to remember.
Nope. If you didn't
No
take the
history.
notes, if you didn't take the notes, I'm not gonna. No, I'll let you. I'll let you roll. I'll be nice. I'll be nice. I'll be nice.
You're killing me.
But you have to. But it's a flip. I'm gonna make you do a flip.
What do you mean to flip, huh?
Flip a coin.
When are we actually going to use our stats?
When I say so. This is why I told you guys you need to take notes.
Okay, fine. I'm gonna roll odds or evens on the D20.
No, just roll a d20. I'm fucking with you.
No, I rolled an even.
An even?
Even number.
Okay, cool. Then you do in fact remember.
Oh wait, no. Yeah, it is even.
Okay. Well,
I forgot my numbers for a minute.
that's okay. You do in fact. What number was it? What even number was it?
14.
Okay. So I'll say that you remember that it was a coppery color. You don't really remember if it was like a bright copper, but it was like a kind of like brownish orange from what you remember.
Orange.
Yeah.
Brought in by that scary man in that barn.
And then you're going to flip the pages again and you see the
Yeah.
word werebat.
Werebat.
Yeah. A werebat.
Okay.
A vamp
Werebatman.
a werebat is a person who drinks blood and can turn into a bat under moonlight, is sensitive to the sun, and usually resides themselves in cold castles.
That's just a vampire.
It's a werebat.
Wait, what?
It's a
What's the
werebat.
difference between, what's the difference between a werebat and a vampire? What?
There's not. It's just that's what he put down. It's a werebat.
Oh dear lord.
It's a werebat.
I mean, I, huh. I checked to see when the date of publishing this was.
uh, 3 years ago.
Wow, God, this guy does not know names. Okay, I guess everything is a. Do I want to quickly flip the pages if every
The
creature there is
definition of
just
a
written
were
with
creature,
where.
I will say that there is a definition for what a were creature is, and it's if any sort of
Mm-hmm.
humanoid being can turn itself completely into another being, most likely an animal.
Gotcha. I just want to quickly flip through the pages to see like the title card names for all these individual creatures. Do they all start with where?
Yes.
God. They,
It's the tome of
you
were
know,
creatures.
I'm aware.
yeah,
of
but like,
weird's going on here.
but like, it won't hurt. It couldn't hurt to be original, I guess. But okay.
It's a were. They're
What?
all were creatures.
I checked the time. I checked the candle next to me to see how much it has gone down. To see how much time has passed.
You got like 15 more minutes.
Yeah. More
You can
reading.
also just choose to grab another book, not sleep, and
I-
take a point of exhaustion.
That is also true.
No. Nah. I want to grab another book, start reading, and when time runs out, I go home with a book.
Okay, which book do you want to pick up?
Uh,
Life and Blood or Lancastrian Magic?
I don't like Lancastrians. Tome of Life and Blood seems apropos given what I just read about where falcons.
Okay, I'm gonna have
Actually, I'm
you...
just gonna take that and
Huh?
quickly go through to see if there are any more C.T. Bellerose books.
Okay, so you're gonna go over to the thing. So, CT.
I mean, unless I have time to quickly
books.
browse through the Life and Blood thing, and then
Well, you
check
have to
the
check.
C.T. Bellerose,
No, you
and
gotta
then
pick
go.
one. You either get to look at CT Bella Rose books or Life and Blood.
I want to grab Life and Blood, not read it, but then go look for C.T. Bellerose books.
This is not a library.
I will steal them.
No.
Yes, I want to steal. Yeah, if that's the case, I want to steal, or rather borrow. Or I could buy the book. Actually, yeah, I got money.
Yeah.
I could pay my problems away.
Oh my god. Alright, so you pick up the book of Tome of Life and Blood and you go over to the CT Bella Rose section. You're looking at the smut side, or you're
Yeah.
looking at the more young adult side.
I don't care for the smut. I care for the story. Every single book available that I don't already have.
You're gonna just grab every single book, or you want to look at them? Because there's only like
Every
2.
C.T. Bellerose book.
There's only 2 that you have not already read, so
I want the both. I want the two of them.
Okay.
What are? What's the name? What's the title?
Sweet Jiminy Christmas. So the two
Oh,
books.
Sweet Jiminy Christmas and.
You know what? Fuck it. Yeah, there's a book called Sweet Jiminy Christmas.
Sweet Jiminy Christmas by C.T. Bellerose and.
No, it's called Sweet Jiminy Holly. That's what it's called, Sweet Jiminy Holly.
Jiminy Holly.
And then the
by
other
C.T.
one
Bellerose.
by C.T. Bellerose, and the other one is called Fresh Bite, which is a
Fresh Bite.
werebat book.
God. by C.T. Bellerose.
By C.T. Bellerose.
Yeah, another vampire novel. How
Yep.
original.
Yeah, Sweet Jiminy Holly is a winter wonderland romance where
I'm just
it's
imagining the baby
like
it's
inter-
cold outside song, but made it to a story.
a little bit. You know,
It
just
would.
with like less uncomfortableness. But yeah, and then Fresh Bite is like angsty.
It was gonna be about sharks. I'll be honest with you.
I mean, no, it's
That's a vampire novel.
it's
Is it the
werebats.
first one or is it a popular one? Is there
Well,
a rating at the front of the book?
It's the first book of not even of a series. It's just a one-off. Both of them are just like a lot of CT, like most CT Bellerose books are just one-offs. Like they aren't volumes or anything like that.
The underrated ones are what you really gotta look at for.
So
The underrated titles. I'm sure they're good.
So Fresh Bite, I'll tell you this. Fresh Bite is about a werebat boy who is a soldier who has who is turned into a werebat against his will and now is trying so hard to basically find purpose in his life, and he finds that purpose in a siren.
Oh, yeah. Not at all a toxic relationship on both parts.
He's immune to it. And the siren wants to find real love instead of, charming people, so.
Exactly. This is a great read. And Sweet Jiminy Holly, I'm sure will be an even greater read.
Yeah, Sweet Jiminy Holly is about a bakery elf who just whose parents always make her work during the winter because people need fresh bread to feel all warm and cozy, but she wants to go outside and play in the snow, and then she's finally able to do that. She sneaks off, but by doing that she bumps into a guy who is gonna make a
Jack
rival
Frost.
baker. No, he's gonna
from
make a
Rise of the Guardians. Oh, okay.
No, he's gonna make a rival bakery not that far from her place, but she likes him. Oh no.
Oh no, this is a bakery story.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah, because holly bread.
You can really tell what was on the author's mind when they were making these books. Yep, that's it. Just these three books I go to the desk and say, hey.
Oh,
Excuse me.
I was just about to come and get you. You just getting these 3 books?
Yes.
Cool. 1 gold coin, please.
Hmm.
1 gold coin, thank you.
How much is one individually?
One gold's 10 silver is
33.3 silver. No, 33.3 copper.
No. No,
Well-
1 gold is 10 silver and 1 gold is
Yeah.
100 copper.
Oh, right. Yeah, so 33.3 copper for each book.
Actually, all of them are.
You're obviously getting a discount because
Yeah.
you're buying in bulk.
Yeah, because each book is 4 silver, but you're getting all 3 of them for 10 silver.
Is there a discount for people of holy renown?
No.
What do you mean? Why won't you give a priest a discount?
Because I don't fucking know who you, like, because I don't know who you fucking are religious towards, and I'm not
Okay.
religious. I live next to a goddess, alright?
Huh? Oh right, yeah. What? Wait, hold on. What?
Have you not met the
Wait.
fucking haberdasher?
Oh god, not another goddess. Okay, never mind. Here's your gold coin. Pleasure doing business with you. Not at all, actually.
You too, and he just goes back to working on the plane, which is almost done now.
There are planes in this world.
Yeah. Alright, so you have your 3 books. You go to bed. I guess fucking Zaya has got a really bad stomach ache.
This is dead.
There
Zay having a gas leak.
Zaya's
Zaya's
having a
having a
gas leak,
gas leak.
and Rias
He farting.
is God, alright, and
Sunlock.
Rias is sleeping in. Sure, alright. That's what we're gonna do. But anyways, everyone's asleep. Everyone is asleep, right?
Yes.
Right?
Alright.
Yeah, sure.
Does anyone need to do anything in the dead of fucking night?
Read until I pass out.
That would give you a point of exhaustion.
Never mind.
Joseph, you said you
I,
wanted to
al-
do something
I
at
already
night?
have a real life point of exhaustion. I don't need it in the game.
Well, not at night. Technically, once everyone was settled, it basically would have gone back and I went back.
Oh, we can
to
still do
it.
that.
Yeah.
We can just do that now. So, where are you going? You're going back to Helvetica?
Yeah.
Okay, do you want to do that in the morning, or do you want it to still be, like, fading into night while...
Yeah, probably sometime in like the evening. Probably
Okay.
probably like around like an hour and a bit after we would have gotten back.
Okay. So basically, as soon as Annie, comes home with his books, you're like, oh good, I'm gonna go do something really quick, and you waddle yourself out.
You waddle away.
Where are you going?
Out, get some more information on the what's his face.
The
Don't like
Greenwoods.
Yeah, don't like what I was seeing. I'm gonna go see if I can get some more information around the place.
All right. Well, if you're going out, uh, be sure to look for any were creatures.
Sure. That came out of sure.
Trust me. And I go.
Lord. All right. So you waddle away, and all right, we're making your way over to the haberdasher. The lights are still on, but the door is locked. Well, I'll say this. So Helvetica is currently locking up the building. So the lights are on, but she's locking the door because she's about to go around the back.
On, but nobody's.
I'll knock.
No, she's outside the building. Like
Oh,
locking the door.
I understand now.
I heard you. I'll still knock.
Okay, I understand.
Mhm.
Got a minute?
Oh, it's you. Sure. What did you need?
Consider this a question from the actual body and not from one you know. What's going on with the Greenwoods?
In what sense? There's a lot going on with those interesting mortals.
The group I'm traveling with, at least 2 of them, were sent here to pick up some things. But as we were over there, some, I'll call it weird things were going on. My worry is that I'm going to be dragged into something I'd rather not, considering some of the people I'm traveling with and their inclinations.
I see. And she just kind of like looks at you, like tilts her head and just kind of like has like a slight smile. And she goes, "All right. Their daughter, Giselle, has some strong magic about her. She's very good with the 4 main elements: fire, water, earth, air, that sort of thing. They, from what I've gathered, are planning to heighten her abilities and are using this man of sorts to help her in that endeavor."
More of a tool, if anything, then, I assume? What I'm kind of understanding is treating her as?
Yes, the mother, while I call her mortal, she once wasn't. She gave up her immortality to be with that grotesque walking dirt bag with legs. Why, I don't know, but love
You
is
say
stupid.
immortal in the sense of similar to what you and I are, or in a different sense?
She was a nymph, so similar, but not quite, to what you and I are. You might not know this, but when nymphs give up their immortality, they become truly mortal. And they usually take upon looks of their kin. For instance, she calls herself Clara now. When she was a nymph, she had bright blue skin and hair made of blue flames. And then she became mortal and took more
Hades from
genetics
Hercules? I'm sorry.
and took more genetics from the man that she was sharing a bed with.
The way you're phrasing that, did she also give up her Fae name as well?
Yes. She wanted to feel more normal based on what she's told me and what I've heard through the grapevines.
Question, it's been a while.
Mm-hmm.
B, was I given a description of Madison?
No.
No? Okay. Okay. I go out on a limb here. Was her original name Madison? Just out of curiosity.
Now, why would that be something you ask?
Filling a favor.
No. Her name was Cassandra. But I did know a Madison. She came through here maybe 100 years ago or so.
Any inclination on what direction winds would have taken her?
That poor girl. She was heading her way towards the kingdom of Had'dar. Poor thing.
A bit harder.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
I said, well, that's going to make things a bit harder.
Well, to be fair, the kingdom of Had'dar is quite kind to those who are kind back. Oh, and don't worry too much about their daughter. While she is struggling in their familial home, she does have a friend. So, play nice.
Don't worry, I'm aware of that. And don't get me wrong, I'm not all that worried about her. I'm worried about what my current traveling group might get up to.
Well,
They seem to be a very
Mm.
empathetic bunch.
That was always my favorite thing about people. Well, I have to start looking into some of my tomes to remove a curse from one of your friend's items. Good night. And she, turns around and starts going around the building.
A curse.
What a terrible.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Tell us, Milty.
I remember
more
now.
thing.
I remember now.
What did you say, Joseph?
One more thing.
Columbo.
Yes.
In a hypothetical sense, if you could say goodbye, would you? To him, of course.
If I could have, I would have ripped your soul out of his body so I could have kept him safe and we could have raised our daughters together. That is what I would have done. Good night. And she goes around the corner. You hear a little, flicker of something, and she's gone.
Got it. And then I'll start making my way back as well.
Okay. So you make your way back. Everyone goes to sleep. Go to sleep. Nobody gets any wild dreams today. Everyone is good. And you all wake up.
Oh.
What are we doing
Fresh bites. Wait.
You guys want to
What
go?
are we doing today? How many days has it been until we needed to go to the Greenwoods again?
So tonight.
Been only a day, right?
So tonight is when the thing that they're going to be doing is gonna happen, and then tomorrow is when y'all are going to pick up whatever their thing tonight is going to produce.
Actually, come to think of it, what type of moon is supposed to come out tonight?
A full moon.
Oh, maybe it's just the Werebeast tome I've been reading, or maybe it's the Fresh Bites that I've been reading. But I think something's bound here.
You guys gonna go down and have breakfast and talk?
Yes.
All right. You guys wander yourself down and pick up your food and
I
talk.
feel naked without my cloak.
You're the one who sent it away to be repaired.
Yes, yes, I did. I still feel incomplete without it. Exposed. Ugh. Where's the food? Where's the other one?
Still sleeping. I do not need to be accompanied at all times.
Hmm. Well, hmm. Right then. What's the consensus, at least between you and I, regarding this whole Greenwood situation?
I don't think we need to
I,
be too worried.
though I have not met the man personally, I don't trust him one bit.
I
Hmm.
talked around with some people who would know some more things compared to that, and it seems we don't need to worry too much.
Till I have
You
more.
say you say that, and yet I find it hard to believe you.
Till I know for sure what it is my father is planning, I trust nothing about this. But I am but a loyal son, if any, uh, at least I tried to.
Too loyal, in my opinion. From my own experiences, Lancastrian tomfoolery does not go accordingly to everyone involved.
You'll hear no argument from me on that.
Blood, wings.
The only thing I can assure you on is that there is not much I agree with that man on.
And yet you'll still be willing to deliver whatever gets produced, I assume.
Appearances must be kept up.
I'll say this, Annie.
What?
The position they're in right now, it's a very good one to have, especially if you disagree with that man as much as you all seem to. I don't like the man as much as the next person, and I would, especially in a scheming sense, I would absolutely kill to have the position they find themselves in.
Hmm.
Well, that is quite interesting. Good to know. It does me. I. It is always good to know that I have allies. Put it bluntly.
Well,
Regardless, I am of the opinion that whatever is going to happen tonight, I don't think should happen.
Well, it is a good thing I'll have you two to accompany me, correct? After all, should things proceed too far, we may be able to put a stop to it. That is, so long as we can.
You would
So
be
long.
willing to do that. You who would feel the most detriment to any issues regarding this whole situation.
If I can find a reason that it would seem necessary, then I'm sure my father would understand. For example, were I to see it as a threat to our lands?
Seems like a good enough reason to not go through with such a thing. And
can
again,
I be?
What?
yeah.
I don't. I don't remember if I attempted to try to like recall any sort of information or try to like pull from information as to what could be like a reason for why they would need those wings and that blood.
I don't think you did.
Would I be able to?
Sure. I'm gonna have you do Arcana for that.
Sure.
He doesn't get to roll a one or a two. Hmm. I'm joking.
Do you want me to kick you? I'll
Would
kick you. I'll fucking do it.
No, no, don't do it, please. No.
would this be an applicable roll for me to use my once per session knowledge thing on?
I will say yes.
Okay.
I think that yes. I think this could
So
be
I'm gonna
a moment.
advantage. Good. Oh. Slightly worse. Okay, so Arcana going to be a 19.
Okay. So, based from what you know that based on kind of what Annie got from the book, but a little bit more like with the werefalcons, you know
Mhm.
that the that the blood can be used to regenerate, but it also can, if on its own, can be used to heal. And almost like a glue, a lot of werefalcons, when they bleed, are able to kind of cinch their wings back onto like their shoulders and things like that because of their blood, because it's more of like a glue than what we would think of blood, right?
Okay.
And with that, um, I'm also going to have you roll for a history on one of the wars, the Black Rose War specifically, but have you roll for history on that before I go vomiting knowledge.
Sure.
Fuck.
History. Different rolls. So I'll
And
get
I'll give
advantage
you
on this.
advantage on it because it's a specific war. It's not just all the wars, it's a specific war that you're
Cool.
trying to roll
Oh,
from.
okay. Understood. We might be on the same wavelength. Maybe, maybe not.
Okay.
Thank God that was at advantage. Fuck you. 12.
Okay, that's fine. So basically, with that knowledge, you think about why someone from Lancaster would need that, and then you remember something happened with King Ziyad's wing during the war of the Black Rose War. So maybe they need that because of Ziyad. You don't quite remember what happened, but you know something happened to his wing, and so probably that's kind of why it's connected. Like maybe, like, so
Perhaps. And this is like at table, like as we're sitting.
mhm.
Could have something to do with Zayad's wings.
What about Zion's wings?
I remember hearing or reading or learning something about something happened to their wings.
Would I be able to do a history check to see if, like, mentioning the wings to see if?
Yeah.
All right, give me 1 second. Get my die out and see what my history. Okay. Come on, I've been having really good rolls, so. Oh, shit. Fell off my table. I really need to get a dice box.
Net 20, net 20.
No, I mean, not bad. It's not a nat 20, but where is there? It is right here. Right. Yeah.
Okay, so 19. So yeah, so you remember also that something happened to his wing, but you remember a little bit more. You remember that one of Ziyad's wings is either like it is completely just ruined. Like this man cannot fly anymore. You remember and your parents and the history books you were given as a kid told you that one of his wings was wrecked by King Had'dar. and King Had'dar was actually the one who started the war in the first place. So one of his wings is wrecked.
Ah, yes, you're talking about his completely destroyed wing.
Yes, that one.
What?
Uh,
How could
it's-
this relate to this, and how could that be related?
well, what was it?
Perhaps I know
Falcon
something
lichens.
about that.
Falcons of where falcons, their blood tends to have a more healing glue-like effect.
I see.
Funny you should mention that. I've been reading up on such weird creatures. Apparently, to add on to what you said, supposedly, and this is seemingly written as a theoretical by someone who has no originality to their naming scheme, but I digress. It seems that should you concoct a tincture, some form of uh, some form of potion or some form of healing item from not just the blood, but also the most vibrant colored wings from a werefalcon. It has the capability to bring back lost body parts. With that in mind, I think we can connect two and two together. And I don't like the connotations.
Sadly, it'll be a lot harder to justify putting a stop to. After all, if it is for Ziyad, father would likely want this, so my family would garner favor with him. Must be someone.
All in all, it doesn't seem inherently bad if we just fulfill this request. What worries me at this point now is what happens after more favor is curried, especially with your father.
That is.
I don't see how that bastard king getting his wings back isn't necessarily bad. It is very bad.
It's
I
not.
think it's a
It's
horrible
not
idea.
the worst thing that can happen, all things considered.
I will not say that it is good.
You and I have a very different definition of worst.
While I do not truly think it is the optimal outcome, at the same time, putting Ziyad in our favor could work. Perhaps. Would be risky though.
It is an interesting position to have.
I'm sorry, did you say gain favor with Ziyad with this?
I purely speak on our behalf, not on my father.
Regardless of whoever's behalf you're speaking to, having anything up on Ziyad seems like suicide.
On the counterpoint, having favor with being like that is never.
You say that as if said
detriment.
being would honor such a favor. The man would sooner shake your hand and applaud you, and the next second gouge your eyes out.
This is true, but you forget. He does have to keep up appearances to a degree. Were word to spread, it would be harder and harder for him to make a move against you.
I, right now, am going to have a very sharp, piercing headache hit you, Frank.
Who? Oh, Frank. Okay.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why? What
Hold on,
happened?
hold on, hold on,
No.
hold on, hold on, hold
Okay,
on,
okay,
hold
okay,
on.
okay. What happened?
You open your mouth
I
to
ate too
rebuttal
much ice
again.
cream.
No, you open your
Yeah.
mouth to rebuttal again, and then you just get this hard, like piercing, like sharp feeling in your brain, and you just hear a like just a sharp, like it's just a sharp pierce, but it's a sharp like meow. Like there's like this weird, you feel like you just heard a cat meow.
Eh?
Mm-hmm. And I had a headache from that, right?
Yes. And
As you're
for a
about to
moment when
rebut.
you look up, you think for a moment that you see a
Mm,
black cat on the bar, but when you blink it's gone.
What the? And he stands up, looks at that. What the?
Is something the matter?
Did you both, any of you see that? There was a
See what?
cat just there.
See
Up
what?
on the, up on.
I
There was a
turn
cat
around.
there.
I saw no cat. Are you perhaps feeling ill?
No, I'm not feeling ill. Unlike our other compatriots, I'm feeling just fine. Thank you very much. There was a cat there,
Hmm.
and it felt. B. Did this feeling feel at all familiar? Similar to when I heard that help me.
Yes.
I felt like
Well,
huh.
Are you
The-
I'm
guys
willing to.
okay? And
What?
Bridget is gonna come over, and she's
Child kick.
We are
no.
doing just.
Dropkick
We are,
child.
She's currently crocheting something.
we are
Huh?
doing just fine, thank you.
Yes, we're doing okay.
Okay. I heard you say something about a cat. Um, there
Yeah.
is a
Yes, a black cat.
yeah, there is a black cat in the neighborhood. She normally doesn't
The
come around here though.
So I was right. I was not feeling ill. Suck it, suck it, Finn.
I never. Once you said you weren't feeling ill, it wasn't as if I didn't believe you.
What is Finn gonna
Shut up.
suck?
Don't worry about that. I am
After
simply,
this,
I'm simply making my feelings known in a very, in fancy vernacular. Anyways, little child. I forget your name.
I'm Bridget.
Hello, Bridget. Where is this cat? Where crouches down? Where is this cat? Where does the cat usually can be found?
Most of the time I see her when I'm playing with by the pond. She has
Does it
one
have a
blue
name?
eye and one purple eye, and that's why I always remember her. Cause
Oh my god, she has homophobia in the eyes, guys.
Bruh.
I
What's
always
what
remember
is this cat's name?
um I don't know. I've never been told what her name is. I don't even know if she has like someone who takes care of her. She always stays near the woods by Giselle's house.
Giselle's house.
And if I
well,
don't
thank
see
Giselle
you.
her,
Greenwood?
and if I don't see the cat, sometimes I see a puppy, but he's a scary puppy.
How how scary is the puppy we're talking about?
Like, and she throws her hands up. She goes, "He's really big and has a scratch
Ah,
on his eyeball."
huh. And this puppy has never hurt you. It's just scary. Yes?
No, he doesn't come near the water. I think he's scared of it.
Seems
thank
like
you.
quite the scared little pup.
Well, thank you for this information. It should be useful. After all, if my companion saw the cat, I'm willing to believe that he saw the cat.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I made this for you, by the way. And she holds
Mhm.
out, and she has crocheted, um, 5 coasters. And she holds them out
Posters.
to you.
Thank you
drink,
so much.
drink posters.
What do they look like?
Each one is different. I haven't drawn them yet, so I'll have to. But each one represents you, basically.
Huh.
Thank you. I'll be sure that our sleeping companions do get theirs as well.
Okay, thank you. I gotta go help make more pancakes. Okay, bye. And she walks away.
Thank you. Thank you again. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Does the description of the cat she gave match the description of the cat you saw?
Just to be sure, B, was it? Did it?
Yes.
Yes.
Not only
Two,
does it match the cat you saw, the eyes match the girl's eyes that you saw.
Oh, the girl's eyes from my dream.
Yeah.
From my horrible dream.
Yeah.
Where one was covered in blood.
Yeah.
That question
Answer.
above the table. That dream that was described to Annie, or Annie's dream that was described.
Mm-hmm.
1, we don't know it. 2,
Mm-hmm.
it was near the lake, near the house, right?
Yeah,
Or at least near near the
dream,
homestead, right?
Yeah, in his dream,
In his dream, I passed by the lake towards the house.
Yeah,
There was a barn as well.
And went inside the house and found a girl covered in blood on the floor, like on her knees on the floor.
Okay.
Well then, it seems that that's the cat you saw. Perhaps there's something
Call
more
me
going on than even where that we're not.
I suppose you can call me superstitious, but I feel like I feel like we should give the Greenwoods yet another visit, just to see their progress, perhaps.
Well, I do need to meet the man
I feel
myself,
energy.
so I'm willing to go and meet with him.
I'm sure the both of you will have a wonderful conversation.
Well, that's where I'm gonna stop us. So that way, hopefully, next time we can have our other 2 people with us. I know it was a little shorter on the shorter end, but I want everyone to be there for our
That is
next
fair.
Greenwood
That is fair.
meeting and all that sort of things. So
I'm looking forward to this. This is getting interesting.
So I am very
I want to get the
happy-
cat, man. I just want to get a cat.
We have a fish. We don't need a cat.
Well, once we get the cat, we can do away with the fish. The fish can be food.
No.
The fish
dare
is
you do
their mascot. The cat's your mascot.
Exactly.
Well, thank you all so much for being here with me. I always appreciate it. And I hope everyone has a good day or a night wherever you are in the world. And I can't wait to see you hopefully next week. It depends. But
hang on. What's my work schedule? Because I can tell you right now if.
We'll
I'll be here next week.
either way, we will see you when we see you, all right? Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Everyone, bye.